I once told you how astonished I was that God does not give equal glory in heaven to all his chosen. You made me bring Daddy's tumbler, and I put it by the side of my thimble. You filled them both with water and asked me which one was fuller. I told you they were both full to the brim and that it was impossible to put more water in them than they could hold. You made me understand that in heaven God will give his chosen their fitting glory, and that the last will have no reason to envy the first. Her simplicity, approaching things as a child, being little, and I guess that was not in maybe an immature way, but I've always kind of approached things from the perspective of a child. Here I've always talked to the children, tried to instill in them that we are all children of God. And Saint Therese was a child of Jesus. And so having that premise in a Catholic school is wonderful, because everything that we encounter we can and should approach as a child of God. Because we are children of God, we are loved. We are created in his image. As a child of God, we have so much that we have been given, so many gifts, so many talents. How can we use those gifts and talents to build the kingdom of God? It was someone that I could identify with, not just because of her age, but because of what she endured in life and how she approached life. And then those days when we're hurting or sad or suffering, I think St. Therese is a wonderful example of how she embraced suffering, and to kind of model how we move on and give thanks to God. You know, unfortunately in my life I've had some opportunities to grow as a result of pain or brokenness or suffering, and as a child of God I realize sometimes we as humans focus too much on what we want or what we think we need or what circumstances would make us happy. And I really think the big thing is to place all your needs at, in front of God. But I think the most important thing is to just be humble enough to stop, let it go, and then listen and see what God provides for you to bring resolution to some difficulties, to give you the strength to bear a cross or two, to give you what doesn't necessarily make you happy, but will bring you joy.